450 companies reporting this week, but how many have perfect 5-year earnings surprise track records? Not that many, it turns out, because I had to go through a quite extensive list to try to find 5 that did have the perfect record. It's not easy to beat every quarter over 5 years. And look what's just happened in even just the last year, where these companies had to continue to beat during a global pandemic. So kudos to these 5 companies, because it's not easy. And a lot of those that did have perfect track records have fallen off because of the pandemic. So it's even more difficult right now to find these types of earnings all-stars. But what are they? Let's dive right in and see. So our first stock is Abbott Labs, ticker ABT. Look at that chart. It is gorgeous. Just that one big pullback for the pandemic, but otherwise, going in the right direction. All the green arrows. Now the small little green arrows can mean a meet or a beat, but that means they haven't missed in the 5 years, and that's impressive. Now they're trading now here at their new 5-year highs at 25 times earnings. So a little pricey here for some of company in this category, but we'll see what they do this earnings report. I'm expecting another beat, but you never know. And we'll see if these shares can bust out to another new high here in 2021. Then we're going to switch over to Danaher Corporation, ticker DHR, also with the great track record. It's got a couple bigger arrows in the last 2 quarters there. That might be COVID related, because on their R&D side, on their testing side, they're doing COVID testing. So that could have been the reason for the big beats there. These shares too, hovering right there at the 5-year highs, trading at 32 times. We'll see if it's got further legs to add more here. Then we're going to switch over to Stanley Black & Decker. SWK is the ticker. I've talked about them a couple times recently because they have this perfect track record. Chart isn't as perfect as it is for, say, Abbott Labs, but they have broken out now to new 5-year highs just in the last couple of weeks. It's getting a little bit of pullback here, but we'll see after this earnings report if it can regain this momentum. It's among the cheaper of the stocks on this video, trading at 18 times. So that's considered cheap these days, and we'll see if it can pick up some momentum here. And then we're going to switch over to ServiceNow. I've talked about this one before, ticker NOW, and this is a beautiful chart as well. Not a lot of opportunities to get in there on a pullback, except maybe the coronavirus one there in 2020. But it too has got this great track record. It recently hit those new highs, but can it get further momentum here in 2021, or are we going to see cool off? It's not cheap. It's trading at 99 times. And I did notice that it's a Zacks number 5 strong sell right now. I didn't dig in to see what was going on with the earnings estimates, because that must mean that there's some cuts there by the analysts. But this is one to watch for a change in the Zacks rank here after this earnings report. And then we're going to wrap it up with Johnson Controls. JCCI, you might not be thinking of this one, but someone is, because the street is now taking it to new 5-year highs. Just like everything on this video, it's got some legs here, and this is one of the few where it still has the momentum to start the year and is taking off. So can it continue with this hotness? We will see. So as you can see, these are some tremendous charts. Not only do they have the perfect earnings track record, but most of them, if not all of them, are basically breaking out into 5-year highs, or just recently broke out into 5-year highs. So this is a time to see a lot of hot stocks this week. I'm going to be bringing them all to you on various videos throughout all of earnings season, but you don't want to miss any of these videos, because there could be some hidden gems in some of these that you might not be following. So get them all on Zacks.com/YouTube or on Zacks.com's Twitter feed or on my own Twitter feed at Tracy Reineck. I post a ton of these earnings charts on there. So you can check out ones that are on the videos. You can check out the videos. You can check out ones that aren't on the videos. But be sure to get them somewhere. And I'll see you again next time with some more earnings charts.